This isn't exactly the world's most earth-shattering issue, but I'm still kind of curious about it. The other day, I think in fact yesterday, I put out a tweet inviting listeners of For Immediate Release to let me know whether they'd like to be included on a Twitter list that I've created of FIR listeners. And if you're not aware, FIR, For Immediate Release, is the podcast that I record twice a week with my co-host Neville Hobson that deals with the communications and public relations profession and online technology. And I got a number of replies, including one from Melissa Dobson, who says, yes, she enjoys the show very much and wanted to be included on the list. So I made the move that I needed to include Melissa Dobson on the list. And that meant going over here to Find People, entering the name Melissa Dobson, and then I would search for her and add her to the list, except it came back from Twitter saying we couldn't find anyone named Melissa Dobson. Well, I thought that was curious, so I went to twitter.com/Melissa Dobson, and she's clearly there. She's obviously got an account by that name, and yet every various permutation I used of her name in the search wouldn't turn her up. It just kept saying that there is nobody by that name. Now, I'd like to say this is a bizarre, isolated instance, but it happened with 2 or 3 other people who were trying to get onto the list as well, where I entered their account name exactly as it appears, both in TweetDeck, where I was getting these replies, and on their own Twitter account page, twitter.com/ and then their account name. The account is perfectly fine, comes up just the way it should, but when you try to find them in the page where you can search for people on Twitter, they couldn't find anyone by that name. Consequently, I'm not able to add these people to the list unless somebody knows of another means of doing that. A little odd problem with Twitter's system.